but I mean, you're a rock superstar now as well.
Not exactly, but we've connected with those people on a purely musical level. That's the most satisfying part of it. It's not like we met at the Grammys. It's we met over music, and so for us, it's really as much of it as can be about music as possible. It's kind of what we're going for.
Back to Haiti. I mean, the island was devastated in an earthquake a couple of years ago. Did you see any of that when you were there? How's the island doing now?
I mean, Port-au-Prince was hit so hard. I think it'll be 50 years before it's back, like literally 50 years. But a lot of the rest of Haiti wasn't touched, and so you see a lot of positive things and a lot of negative things. But we've been working there since way before the earthquake, and we'll be working there our whole lives. So you just try and stay focused and stay on the path. I mean, I'll be in Haiti when I'm 80 years old. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
How's the relief operation doing? I mean, did it have any impact on?
Yeah, I mean,
billions of dollars went to Haiti.
Yeah, millions. I had this moment. We were in New York the other day. We were in Rockefeller Center after playing with Mick Jagger, and the after party's right in the middle of Rockefeller Center, and I have a cocktail in my hand, and I looked up at Rockefeller Center and realized there was more money just in Rockefeller Center, that square block of Manhattan, more infrastructure than all of Haiti, just in a 4-block area of Manhattan. So people talk about a lot of money going to Haiti, but it's not a lot of money. It's nothing. And most of the major European countries and Canada and the US reneged on most of the promises they made to Haiti. So, I think it's easy to criticize, but whatever. Haiti had to repay France the value of the slaves after they got their independence. So they've been pretty much crippled since 1804 by basically just racism. So I think that what Haiti's been able to accomplish, considering that they freed the slaves 60 years before the U.S. freed the slaves, is pretty incredible.
Yeah. Any lessons to be learned for the Philippines now from Haiti?
No, I mean, I think that people have to really think about who they're supporting if you give money to a charity, because not all charity work is the same. I mean, we've worked with an organization called Partners in Health that is one of the best NGOs in the world, but you have to really look into it because there's a lot of people doing really bad work as well.
Yeah. Now, you're starting the tours, playing small venues now. You explained why. Are you going to come back big?
Yeah, we're part of this tour has been to help conceptualize what we want to do if we play bigger shows, to try and translate this like nightclub feeling to a bigger show. Because what we're really trying to accomplish is carnival, and carnival works with a lot of people. If people really go for it, it really becomes about the audience more than about the band. And so our goal is to try and figure out a way to bring that spirit to bigger shows.
So it's a kind of a tryout now?
Yeah, it's more of like a traveling art project that's in progress.
Is it fun?
It's really fun. It's probably the most fun we've ever had as a band touring, I would say. Yeah.
And you mean these small venues, or?
It's not even about the venues, just playing all new music. Really, it just really feels alive, and everyone in the band's really happy. We're getting along really well. There's a lot of people, so sometimes the odds of everyone being in a good state of mind are pretty slim. So it's been really, really positive and really exciting. Yeah.
And especially after 3 years of working on an album. Is it right that you worked 3 years? What do you do?
You always take time just to reset, and then we spend a lot of time writing. So we'll often spend a year just writing songs, and then another year and a half to start recording them.
And when you start writing songs, do you know what the outcome will be? Do you have a direction already, or
usually,
how does that work?
Yeah, usually you just kind of get an inspiration for a sound and you kind of have an idea of where you're going, and then part of it is just the journey.
Because there's a lot of dance now, of electronics. This is all new to Arcade Fire music, isn't it?
It's not new. I mean, there's a lot of electronics on the suburbs. My brother does a lot of synth stuff, and I mean, like Ready to Start and No Celebration. There was a lot of things that were kind of dancier and had electronics. Sprawl 2 is very, very electronic. Mm-hmm. But it was more of an expansion of stuff we had kind of already started to work on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it difficult to get David Bowie on the album? How did that go?
We had started, we were very close on Funeral, and we kind of fallen out of touch, and I'd been emailing with him. I just had been kind of thinking about him because he'd kind of just wondering how he was doing, and so we were kind of in correspondence just around when his album came out. And so when we were working on Reflektor, we were in New York, and I had always had this idea for a third voice in the song. So I sent him the song, and he was really up for it. And there was this really cool thing because we were mixing at Electric Lady Studios in New York, which is a very famous recording studio. And the last time Bowie had been there was recording Fame with John Lennon. And that was literally the last time he had been in the studio. And he was like, oh, last time I was here, I was with John Lennon recording Fame. And we were having him do a backing vocal that was kind of echoing Fame. And so there was this really cool kind of generational bridge that was happening that I think we were both kind of excited about.
Must have been a very special moment.
It was very cool. And James Murphy, who was there, who was helping with the session, literally the first single he ever bought was Fame. So he was just like a kid in a candy store. We're all very happy.